Good afternoon and namaskar to the people on the dais and people off the dais. It's a session on women empowerment through science and technology. And I see a lot of women that brings in a lot of hopes that future of India is very, very bright. And I wish there were equal number of men also here so that we could talk to both of them and then go ahead how to make India bright, how to make India develop through science and technology, through empowering women, but at the same time, men should also be empowered. So women of today, when we see the women of today, she is likely to be hungry, she may be poor, she may be illiterate, she may be unemployed, she is prone to violence, but then there is a hope. There is a hope that tomorrow will be better, tomorrow will be brighter, and she has a dream, she has a determination to grow, and she has talent to thrive. But what is lacking is opportunities and a fair chance. It should be gender neutral society. For this, she sees, or the women see, a healthy, hopeful, safe, where she can walk to the classroom, she can be on the boardrooms, decide her future, decide what she wants in future, and then lead the way, not only for herself, for everyone at large. So for this, we need to empower her. It is empowerment which is important. We need women to be empowered. We need women to know. We need women to know what is their rights. We also need women to know what are their responsibilities. We also need women to grow and also look for challenges. Wherever there are challenges, opportunities are hidden. So I think for this empowerment, women herself has to take a lead. No one will come and tell you, oh, move ahead. You yourself have to think, grow, and find your own way ahead. So what is empowerment and what is women empowerment? It has 5 components: sense of self-worth, to have right to have and to have determined choices, right to have access to opportunities and resources, power to control their own life, both within and also outside, at least at home, in office. It is your own intelligent decision which will decide your future, which will decide your way forward, and which will also take you to the top. Ability to influence the direction of social change to create a more just social and economic order nationally and internationally. So it's women empowerment. You have to empower yourself and then you have to make a way forward. See, empowerment is a word which also is dependent on many variables, like geographical location. Villages which are in, women which are in villages need different kind of empowerment. Women which are in urban cities, they need different kind of empowerment. Education status itself will determine the empowerment, what kind of empowerment we are looking for. Social status, caste, creed, age, all these factors influence women empowerment. Women empowerment in villages. What we need to do in villages? Empower labor force, empowerment, mobility. We need these women to be mobile. They cannot just sit at home and have some kind of idea about many things which may or may not be right and then keep thinking about it, rather creating a lot of layers around them, and then at the end they get confused and they do not know. Empowered individual decision making at home in society, very important. At home, maybe, traditionally women, some of the women may be empowered, but then we need to empower them in decision making at the highest level of decision making. Women should be empowered. They should be in the boardrooms. We want at least 50% representation in the boardroom. That too on the merit basis, not on gender basis. Then healthcare, empower them with the good healthcare. This is very important. If health is there, other things will follow. So there are different kind of empowerment. It is social empowerment, cultural, political, economical, educational, professional, and financial independence. This is what every woman look for But then I think it is for the women only to decide how to be empowered and how to take life forward. For all this, science and technology can be a driving factor. It can be a game changer. We know how science and technology can revolutionize any walk of life. For a very simple example is cell phone. How cell phone growth in almost about 10 years has made communication so fast. It has been a game changer. Similarly, science and technology driven in empowerment can be a game changer for the women. So how can technology empower women? Especially, it is important when it's in the remote location, in the marginalized areas, the technology can do wonders. Technology-based solutions to key gender equality issues like violence, health, economic, and political empowerment. More safe online spaces for women, for girls. More women and girls playing leadership role in designing and in shaping technology. So it is important that technological empowerment comes, and then there are some technology empowerment which are more specific to the women. That too, there are specific technological empowerment for the people, for the women who are in villages and for the women who are in urban cities. So information technology in information communication can play a very, very important role. Then innovation, technology-driven innovation. There are a lot of innovations, some of them I will be talking to you today, which has empowered women. Then technology for political equality. We want to, women should be there at every level. Otherwise, I always believe when the nature has created two sex, both are equally important, and women bring in at the workplace different kind of value. And that really enrich that environment and also helps in decision making. Then technology in healthcare. A lot of innovative technologies are there in healthcare, specifically for the women, which some of them I can talk about it. Then technology-driven sustainable energy. Energy is very important, and women requirement for energy is much more than for the men for various reasons, which I will be talking of. So technology-driven energy solutions, sustainable technology are really important and is the talk of the town and is the need of the day. First, I will talk about the village women empowerment. Information communication technology has empowered them, and there are a lot of things which are being driven by government policies and also by NGOs and others who are working in these areas. One is communication device or application. As we know, in villages, radio, television, cellular phones, computer, networking, hardware and software, satellite system. ISRO is playing a very important role. And this all is in place, and that empowers women. Knowledge empowerment comes through these technologies. Similarly, in some of the villages, as we know, lack of easy access. Teachers are not there in the schools are there, but teachers are not there. Sometimes students are very less. Then lack of interest, poverty. Poverty is such a thing that, poverty itself will act as an inhibitor for any growth. Then gender differentiation, lack of infrastructure. Then again, the solution comes from science and technology, information and communication technology, distance learning, then e-learning. All this has been done, and there are a few villages in each of the state where this has become part of their everyday life. And advantages through this, we empower girls and women both economically and socially. It is socio-economic empowerment which is very important. And also it improves interest level among the children. Children have started going to school. Their classrooms are more filled with students. If the teachers are there, otherwise sometimes you won't even find teachers in the school, especially in the villages. Then there is ISRO has this program of EDUSET, which provide video education in villages, launched by ISRO, very important. And some of the states like Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh, they have this system. Then Samudaya is another program which is there where 2,000 children were taught English and social science, and this again teachers have been trained. Advantage of this is girl child, dropout is less, more girl child goes to school. There is improved interest level among children, and because of this, confidence of the girl and the women increases. And confidence increase also makes them, their self-esteem improves, and this is what makes them look forward. Then also we have one program by Internet Sathi, which is again a Tata's initiative where Google and Internet, this is comes on a cycle. And this cycle has this tool where they have access to information. And it stays in one village for 2 to 4 months, where women come, they empower themselves with the new information. And also what is happening around daily in terms of their different, in terms of education, in terms of knowledge, social empowerment. And this is there in, this is initially started in Gujarat, Rajasthan, and through this about 45,000 villages have been connected. Then UNESCO also has a very important project, Nabana, Networking Rural Women and Knowledge. Again, this is building up in terms of framework for information sharing, content creation, and also capacity building. It is more towards capacity building of the women to the small girl in terms of education, in terms of skill development. It is also adding on to the skill development, making women socio-economically better, and also making them skilled so that they can be employed wherever those kind of skills are required. Then not only this, they also get in science education, microfinance, and management of micro enterprises. So this makes them, enables them to have better occupation, better finances, better economical independence. Then there's some project this has been done by IIM Ahmedabad. They have been able to do this dairy information system kiosk. Here what is happening, they have information system where they can tell in which villages what are the kind of productivity and production of the milk, and where are the places where this milk can go. So middleman is avoided, and there is a direct connection of the women with where this milk can go to the cooperative society. So this is again is there, and it has been doing a very good job. I've seen even in Alwar, these kiosks are available, and women directly go to the center or where the milk is collected, and this avoids the middleman and makes them economically much better. Then Gyandut is another which is there in Madhya Pradesh. What they have done is they have opened these cyber cafes along the road, and where the women have the access, they can go, they can file complaint. They can also file complaint if the teacher is not coming to the school. They can also ask for different record of the land record, loan record, and then they get those information within 7 days. It is being run very successfully in some of the districts of Madhya Pradesh. This was about the women who are in village. Now there is a different scenario for the urban sector. In urban sector, women have to be empowered to know business opportunities and how the business opportunity has to be created and where are they available. For this, enabling women for economic empowerment. Again, there are a lot of websites, software which are available. There are also business process and outsourcing places where women are only are there to tell other women about the job opportunities. So this is there, creating business and employment opportunities for women as owners and employees. As we know, because of the ICT, women empowerment has made some of the women to be at the top level, Rekha Menon and many other who are at the top, and they are in the IT sector. And the lower picture is, you must have seen this picture. It became viral while one of the successful launch of ISRO, and it speaks volume about the women empowerment. And this shows that how women can do and be at the top and make many missions successful. Then urban sector, empowering, creating that environment. Ambience is very important. So creating that environment where women can feel comfortable, participate in community development, they advocate for their needs and priorities. Empowerment to unity. Women, how to make them unite, how to put them in the same platform for their growth. Again, how to develop the leadership qualities, how to make them skilled, how to make them better managers so they can excel in their field. Then also social status, empowering them socially, that is very important, especially, it starts from the family. How they should be empowered even in the family in terms of the decision maker. They should be a decision maker, part of the decision maker. And this is how one can empower them socially. Then work-family balance is again important, how to integrate work and family life so that both the professional and personal life can be together. But it should be, it has to be integration so that at one day you may pay more attention to the work, at some time if required may more attention to the social personal life. Then empowering them against violence. I think this is what we keep hearing in most of the states. Again, there are a lot of websites, there are a lot of mobile apps which are available. Every day we hear some mobile app which is coming. Himmat is one. Then we have NGOs which are also their helpline for women distress. Complaints are routed through these women and goes to the right pull station. And then through this, social stigma can be avoided. Then empowerment to lead. It is not just being professional. Even in politics, there are websites, there are software. I know politics. Politically, they need to be empowered. Rural women leadership and participation in community and economic development activities. Again, very, very important. Not only urban, even village people, women from village, they need to be empowered. And they are there. In Panchayat, we have 33% of women representation. Then I want to now talk from this, I want to go to the innovative ways where women have been empowered. There are few examples. They may be low on technology, but they are very high value innovation, which I think can make women empowered. One is from your own state, Andhra Pradesh. You have a Pochampalli sari. This sari is same on both the sides, front and back. And this is one of the, this Lakshmi Asu machine. He used to see that his mother used to take 15 days to make one Pochampalli sari. But he designed this Asu machine which takes about 1.5 days only. And this has been commercialized and it is there. And it takes, and he used to see his mother weaving for 10 days, 11 days, 12 days. It used to take 15 days. Now it just takes 1.5 days. This is how women has been empowered. Innovative pulley. Again, very, very simple solution. Here what has been done, if you know, especially in the Rajasthan, wherever there is a problem of water portability, they go to well. And once you lower the bucket, and if you have to move it to through the pulley, if one cannot move till it comes out and one stop, the bucket will go down deep. But through this, wherever the women stop, it gets stuck. Lever is there, it gets stuck and doesn't go down. The bucket doesn't down, and then she can start from that point again and bring it to the top. So this is again an innovative approach which has been there, and it is there, especially in Rajasthan, people are using this. Then low-cost solar dryer. This is an innovation from Leh and Ladakh. Again, it is based on very simple greenhouse effect. In Leh and Ladakh, apricot, which is there in the season, most of it goes waste because post-harvest management is not there. Using this technology, simple solution, women are using it and doing a lot of post-harvest management of some of the fruits and vegetables. Similarly, innovative for agriculture, lot of green revolution, lot of high-yielding variety. This have been done with women. Some of them are by the women. I know one woman in Rajasthan who was brought out high-yielding carrot variety. So all this helps women, empowerment helps them do better even in agriculture sector. Now, women are fully integrated with knowledge manager and users. They also have access to through the information technology about the cost of different crops which they produce, the weather, what kind of pesticide, what are the weather predictions accordingly. And this has been done by MS Swaminathan Foundation of India. Now, energy needs of women are also different than men, because we know, because of the role they play. In lighting 20%, cooking take 10%, 30% in flour mills and other thing, and 40% for water pumping in some of the villages. So again, we have energy efficient cook stoves which are there. Otherwise, we know that chula which they make, that creates a lot of pollution, that also have some adverse effect on their health and everything. But then they have, WHO has, according to WHO, exposure causes nearly 5 lakhs women and children in India to die prematurely because of this chula which they use in their home. Now they have improved chula which has been there, and then people are using it, and that mitigates these ill effects. Then women empowerment through, say, this is self-employed women's association. What they do is, this association buys in bulk this pressure cooker, solar pressure cooker, and gives to the women on a small monthly payment basis. And this way the women get empowered. Then there is another NGO, Barefoot College. What they are doing, they are making them learn how to make this solar lantern. And through this, their skill is developed, and then they are able to make this lantern. They use it and also sell it. Through this, they are able to generate revenue for themselves. Similarly, for affordable green sustainable energy, lot of other things. Sakhi is another thing where people are taught how to use clean energy products in their own homes, and they make about 80,000 products, and their income has increased by 33% of their original income. Then even when you go to Himachal Pradesh, even in Leh Ladakh, there are small waterfalls where they have used hydroelectricity as an energy generation, and this is very common if you travel to Himachal Pradesh or Leh and Ladakh. Then that again adds to their economic stability. Then in Bihar and in some of the Uttar Pradesh places, husk, it is from biomass to biogas. This has again been there, and people are using it, and then through this they are able to convert this biomass into biogas and other products. Then health empowerment is also very important. Women, as we know, whatever the biological reasons are other, they are more vulnerable to health hazards. So for this, a very simple, this SSP, Swam Shiksha Prayog, has been done for Arogya Sakhi. What happens here, another woman who is slightly better, has been trained. She goes to different people, women in the villages. She collects her blood pressure, blood sugar, heart rate, and some of the blood parameters too, and have that database, so that they know that these women, if they are suffering from anemia or something, they also give them the some kind of drugs and tablets so that they can improve. So this is again there, and in most of the states this is being done. Then health empowerment, especially in terms of, this is Gyan Jyoti, contraceptive choices. We know that the women at different places, some of them do not even know what contraceptive choices are available, what will be the best for them. For this, there is this app. There is a which has you can have the different choices. Then they get educated. They get more aware about which is better for them. And also this video also helps them remove some of the myths which are commonly there, which women think not going to kitchen the day they are menstruating. These are all myths, and then they are trained and educated through this. Then also technology for health empowerment. These are again small things like ultrasound for pregnant women, temperature, heartbeat. They are taken at a primary center, and then these can be transmitted to the secondary or tertiary care system. And through this, if there is anything critical, can be attended, and this is being done. Especially, I know it is being done in some part of the Tamil Nadu. So, whatever I said, I just want to say that we don't need Cinderellas. When we were small children, we were told a lot of stories about it. Women, dreaming and waiting for our destiny to come to ourselves. It will not happen. women has to work. So we need cyber who can, is the woman who is socially empowered, individually empowered, economically empowered, professionally empowered, and politically empowered. So we need both cyber and less Cinderellas. And this is the way ahead for all of us. And I think knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. And I want to thank you.